Well, we saw TANCHJIM Origin and TANCHJIM Zero Ultima in part 1 and part 2 of TANCHJIM series. However, no IM is complete without a DAC, right? So in part 3, we had TANCHJIM Stargate II DAC from TANCHJIM, which is a latest offering in budget dongle DAC category from TANCHJIM. So how does it perform? Let's find out. So it is a dongle style DAC, looks like a sturdier Apple dongle. Same size, same shape like an Apple dongle. It is built durable and is very lightweight. It comes with CS43131 chip and a SINAT of 113 and a 2 VRMS of output. It has a decent power to drive most of the IMs from budget to mid-tier categories. However, it gets slightly warm doing that. One amazing thing about this DAC that is going to attract a lot of gamers is the mic support. So if you are someone who wants mic support for gaming or calling, I would say this is perfect. Additionally, it also supports DSP capabilities that are configured via an app, which I did not use because of the poor execution. So we are going to talk default settings here. Since in my opinion, if an app is not available on all platforms and is not working seamlessly on all configuration, it is null and void for me. So I am not talking about DSP. More audiophile companies need to understand that if they are going to provide these DSP capabilities or any other app support, they need to first work on the software part of it. There's no point just putting up on the paper the specifications and etc. And in the real world usage, if it is not at par, it's just not there. So enough rant, let's talk about sound. For sound, it delivers a warm neutral sound very true to CS43131 chip, and it complements really well the TANCHJIM house of sound. It produces a good and clean signature, maintains the timbre in the mids and do not roll off the treble. Win-win in the sound production. In comparison to its peers like FIO K11, it lacks in terms of power output. To be honest, FIO K11 has an extraordinary power delivery which no other dongle DAC in this price category can match. Overall, I would say Stargate II DAC is a right step in the right direction from TANCHJIM. However, it lacks in some execution for the things that it provides. Especially I'm talking about here is DSP configuration. While DSP capabilities are there, they are not for everyone. It works somewhat on the Android only, not for iOS, and at the same time on the Android as well, it's not very seamless. However, in the default configuration as well, it's a solid product. I would give this a solid 3 stars. A good execution on the application side would have made it even better. However, for now, it is a feedback for TANCHJIM. Well, this was it for Stargate 2, and I'll see you in the next one with TANCHJIM Bunny. Till then, do like, do comment, do subscribe.